Hello viewers, welcome to my Doctor Who themed YouTube channel, Who Ventures, and in this video I'm going to show you my sketchbook project for the Capes, Masks and Tights tour, which is all about stories and superheroes. So as it is the 50th anniversary year of Doctor Who, I decided to celebrate my love of the show. So this is what I created, and I used a sonic screwdriver as the I've forgotten what it's called, the binder thingy. So this is the front cover, and I put a 50 stickers on, and these like really cool stickers, and they're all like little diamantes, but they all come as one sticker. So you have a 5 and a 0. And I decided to go with the title, That Magnificent Man in His Flying Machine, because he is a very magnificent man and he has got a flying machine. Then I put this sort of inventory steampunky type paper on the back, and did the base in shiny gold. So this is the front and this is the back, and then I'll be sticking the barcode on so it looks like he's holding it. So nice sticker of that. So I used my Doctor Who collection of stickers. So then my mum helped me with binding it with the baker's twine from the Gorgeous range, I think it is. So it's a bit stiff, but eventually it'll loosen up when people look at it. But if you want to look at the pictures properly, you can go to my blog, autisticinnerspace.wordpress.com. So on the inside page I got a sticker that's like the TARDIS holographic sticker, which is TARDIS flying through the vortex, and the text I chose was "Anywhere in time and space, then home in time for tea," because I think that shows the pure depth of Doctor Who, and just he could do anything. And then on the next page I have a little quote from a certain brigadier. "Splendid chap, all of them." So I don't know if that's the exact quote, but I like that version. And then I had a leaflet that showed there's advertising the stamp range, so I cut out the little pictures and organised them like that. Then on the next page we have my very favourite Doctor, Christopher Eccleston, and it says, "My marvellous, magnificent, fantastic Doctor." So the reason I like Christopher Eccleston, is my first Doctor, because I don't remember watching Doctor Who as a kid. So when it came back in 2005, I saw the adverts with Christopher Eccleston, like, "Do you want to come with me?" And I thought they were really scary actually, because back then I thought certain things were real that weren't real. So I was a bit too scared to watch it on first broadcast. But eventually I did watch the repeats, and then I got given the TARDIS box set of DVDs as a present, and so I caught up with the show and I absolutely loved it. And currently I do relate to Matt Smith as he's a lot like me, but the reason I choose Christopher Eccleston as my favourite Doctor is because, well, I shall do a mime for you now. It's because the 10th Doctor is like Tig about him, is like, "Slow down a minute, Tennant," because you're always chasing after him and he's always flirting with everybody. And then Matt's Doctor is like, "Toggle switches." That's what we'd just be like all day. We'd just sit there playing with toggle switches, so we won't get much done, because his Doctor is so much like me. But with Eccleston, it's like he's the big protective father / brother figure, and he's like really protective, but he comes across as a tough guy, but he's just a big soft teddy bear underneath. And I liked how he made the first move with Rose, and he was man enough to hold her hand and like give her tips with her, and he was man enough to admit it and everything. So that's why I like Christopher Eccleston the best. So opposite the Christopher Eccleston page is this page all about how the Doctor turned into Metacrisis Clone Doctor, and he got together with Rose, and Donna was a big part of it too, because he's half Donna and half 10th Doctor. And the writing I've chose for it is a true love tale, because I really love the relationship between the Doctor and Rose. I liked how the 9th Doctor, he basically made all the first moves and he started it off, because he could have just left, but he didn't. He came back for Rose because he liked her. So I put it on like sort of pinky purple paper because it's all romantic, and then put bright pink backgrounds. So yeah, I love that story. Then the next page we have all about the TARDIS and Gallifrey, and it's a sticker I found. "I'm from the planet Gallifrey, in the constellation of Castor." So I cut that sticker up and then inserted a Gallifrey sticker in between. And then we've got a sticker of when the TARDIS was Idris, and she's like touching his lips. I thought it was quite romantic. And there's a picture of the Doctor leaning out of his TARDIS. And then from my chronology papers I cut out this celestial globe picture. So I really like the Doctor's Wife episode too, because I thought that was really nice. And I love the TARDIS, it's awesome. And the next page is one of my favourite episodes, and the writing I've chosen for it is "Cherish the Good Things." And it's all about when Vincent van Gogh met the Doctor. And I really like that episode, especially when they're lying on the grass and looking up at Starry Night. I thought that was so lovely, it made me cry. Then the next page we have Rory and Brian and the Doctor, and the text I've chosen is "A Renaissance Man," because I loved how Brian he just studied the cube and he's like got his notepad out and he's really interested in investigating things. So I love Rory and his dad Brian. I wish Brian could have been in it from a bit earlier on, because he's such a good character, and that's kind of annoying in New Who, because there's loads of really cool characters but they're only in it for about like 1 or 2 episodes, so it's they make really good companions and things. So that's my page devoted to Rory and Brian. Then on the next page I chose to dedicate a page to my favourite new team, the Great Detectives, the Paternoster Gang, and they are Madame Vastra, Strax and Jenny, and I love them. And the text I've chosen for it is "The Great Detectives." I think Strax is so funny, although I don't approve of him shooting horses, but at least he does eat them and they don't all get thrown in the bin. And then there's Jenny, and she's awesome, and I want her cat suit. I love it, and I love the bow on the back. And Madame Vastra, who's like very classy lizard. So I chose this striped paper because I thought it was quite Victorian. And then we've got a picture of Strax sort of in a photo free. And it's awesome, and I love him in his butler outfit, but he's also really sexy in his Centauran fighting outfit. I thought that was a good bit. So that's that page. Then on the next page we have a red and blue colour scheme, so it's blue pinstripe and red pinstripe. And on this page we have a sticker I got which is Oswin, Clara, so we have Oswin from the Dalek episode and Clara from the Snowman episode, and it's all like the big mystery. I love Jen as Louise Coleman. I think she's awesome. I think she's a brilliant actress. I like how because it's just these subtle facial expressions. If you just watch her, she's just awesome actress, and I love it. Then on this page we have a fantastical machine, and it's all about the brand new TARDIS design. And it's got the Doctor inside his excellent TARDIS, and it says "Time and Relative Dimension in Space." And then we have the back cover. So that's my project for the Capes, Masks and Tights store for the Sketchbook project, and it's going to be living in the Brooklyn Art Library and going on a little tour. So I hope you will go and visit my Doctor Who themed sketchbook. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.